Imagine a place on Earth where almost nobody is allowed to go. No tourists, no hotels, no roads, no internet, no modern civilization, and anyone who lands there could be attacked within minutes. This is North Sentinel Island, one of the most mysterious places on Earth, a place hidden from the modern world, a place where time seems to have stopped, and a place that continues to raise questions that nobody can answer. Who are the people living there? Why do they reject all contact? And what secrets remain hidden inside the island's dense forests? Tonight, we explore one of the last great mysteries on Earth. North Sentinel Island lies in the Bay of Bengal, far from the world's major cities. The island covers only about 60 square kilometers. From above, it looks beautiful. White beaches surround the coast. Dense green forests cover almost everything else. The island appears untouched, like a lost world. But what makes this place extraordinary is not the landscape. It's the people. The island is home to the Sentinelese, one of the last uncontacted tribes on Earth. For thousands of years, they have lived almost completely isolated from the outside world, and they seem determined to keep it that way. Nobody knows exactly how many Sentinelese exist. Some experts estimate a few dozen. Others believe there may be several hundred. The truth is unknown. Very few people have ever seen them up close, and even fewer have survived long enough to learn anything meaningful. Nobody knows their language. Nobody knows their religion. Nobody knows their customs. Nobody knows what stories they tell or what they believe about the world. For modern science, the Sentinelese remain a mystery. Researchers believe their ancestors may have arrived on the island more than 50,000 years ago. If that estimate is correct, they represent one of the oldest surviving human populations on Earth. Think about that. Empires rose and fell. Civilizations appeared and disappeared. Entire continents changed. But the Sentinelese remained, living on their island, following their own way of life, far from the modern world. The Sentinelese are famous for one thing: they do not welcome visitors. Whenever outsiders approach the island, the tribe often reacts immediately. Warning gestures, raised weapons, and sometimes arrows. Many fishermen have learned this lesson the hard way. Some boats drifting too close to shore have been attacked. Even helicopters have been targeted. The tribe's message is clear: stay away, leave us alone. To many people, this behavior may seem hostile, but there may be a very important reason. History has shown what can happen when isolated tribes meet the outside world. Diseases can spread rapidly. A simple cold, a common flu, even minor infections. For people with no immunity, such illnesses can become deadly. Some experts believe the Sentinelese understand that outsiders bring danger, and that may explain why they defend their island so fiercely. Over the years, several groups tried to establish contact. Scientists, government officials, anthropologists. Some hoped to learn more about the mysterious tribe. Others wanted to build peaceful relations. One strategy involved leaving gifts on the beaches: coconuts, food, metal tools, objects that might appear useful or interesting. At times, the Sentinelese approached cautiously. They examined the gifts. Sometimes they carried them away. But trust never developed. Communication never began. And every attempt eventually ended the same way. The tribe remained isolated. The island remained closed. The mystery continued. Many researchers eventually concluded that the Sentinelese simply had no interest in joining the modern world. In 2004, one of the deadliest natural disasters in history struck the region. A massive tsunami swept across the Indian Ocean. Entire communities disappeared. Hundreds of thousands of people died. After the disaster, many feared the Sentinelese had been wiped out. Their island sat directly in the affected area. A helicopter was sent to check on their survival. What happened next stunned observers. As the aircraft approached, A tribesman emerged from the forest. He looked up at the helicopter, raised a bow, and fired an arrow. The message was unmistakable. The Sentinelese were alive. They had survived. Researchers were amazed. How had they escaped such devastation? Some experts believe their deep understanding of nature may have saved them. Perhaps they noticed unusual animal behavior. Perhaps they recognized changes in the ocean. Perhaps they moved to higher ground before the giant waves arrived. Nobody knows for certain. But once again, the Sentinelese demonstrated that they knew how to survive in a world they understood far better than outsiders ever could. In 2018, North Sentinel Island returned to international headlines. An American missionary named John Allen Chow wanted to visit the island. His goal was simple. He wanted to make contact. Authorities warned him repeatedly. The island was protected. Visitors were forbidden. The risks were obvious. But Chow continued anyway. He arranged transportation and traveled toward the island. Soon after arriving, the situation turned tragic. The Sentinelese attacked, and Chow was killed. The event sparked debate worldwide. Some argued that contact attempts should never be allowed. Others wondered whether isolated tribes could remain untouched forever. But one thing became clear. The Sentinelese had once again shown their determination to remain separate from the modern world. Today, North Sentinel Island remains protected by law. A restricted zone surrounds the island. Boats must keep their distance. Visitors are forbidden. Researchers are discouraged from making contact. The goal is not only to protect outsiders, it is also to protect the Sentinelese, their culture, their health, and their way of life. In a world filled with satellites, smartphones, and constant communication, it is difficult to imagine a place completely disconnected from modern civilization. Yet North Sentinel Island still exists, a place where ancient traditions continue, a place where outsiders remain strangers, a place where the modern world ends at the shoreline. Perhaps the greatest mystery is not what the Sentinelese are hiding. Perhaps the mystery is why we feel compelled to know everything, to explore every corner of the planet, to uncover every secret. North Sentinel Island reminds us that some mysteries still survive, hidden behind forests, protected by isolation, and guarded by people who have chosen a different path, a path untouched by modern civilization. And as long as the Sentinelese continue to defend their island, their true story may never be known. Would you want to visit North Sentinel Island? Or should some places remain forever unexplored? Let us know in the comments, and subscribe for more mysterious places from around the world.